Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here, and well, I didn't sleep last night. I don't know why, I just couldn't get off. And I finally got to sleep about 4:30, and then had to wake, well, I didn't have to wake up, but I woke up at 8:30. And I thought, I'm just going to get up, because I was wide awake, and I'm going to regret that later, I know, because 4 hours sleep isn't really enough. Not for me, anyway. But I have no idea why I couldn't sleep. Probably because I've been out, out. And we went for a meal for Michael's birthday. And it was very nice. It was very nice. I had a chicken cacciatore. And I have it on good authority that it wasn't authentic. It's an Italian meal, but nice. And I must admit, obviously, eating that kind of stuff, of course, we had a dessert, I had a cookie dough and ice cream. Yeah, I know, bad, naughty girl. But because I was eating that kind of stuff, I think that messed with me just a little bit. And some of my food was mostly gluten-free, but there was a few things that weren't. And yeah, I feel like especially eating the sugar as well, where I haven't for a while. Excuse me. Oh, I was gonna sneeze. That's gone. It was one of those where I felt like it's coming now, and then it was gone. I woke up very sneezy, but yeah, I think where I had all that food that I don't normally eat, it was making me a little jerky. I don't mean like I was sitting there like, I weren't that kind of jerky, but I'd just get off to sleep and I would like jerk awake, and or I'd just be nodding off and my leg would suddenly do an involuntary flip, and then I could hear Gary snoring, so I thought I'll put earplugs in, and they felt like boulders inside my ear, so I thought, oh, I'm going to get up and have a cup of tea. Oh, that was it. And all I could hear was myself wheezing. And I haven't wheezed. It kind of come home to me, really, that all the time I've been on this diet, once it sort of kicked in, I've not wheezed once. But last night, even though I took all the inhalers, it was like, as I was trying to sleep. And so I thought, oh, forget it. I'm leaning on my hair. Forget it, I'm going to go get a cup of tea. So I did. And then Gary got up for work. While I was on the computer. I don't even remember what I was doing on there. Oh yeah, I was looking at all the Chalgo products and doing Wordle and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, finally I thought I've got to try and go to sleep, and after the tea, stopped wheezing and I was off. But yeah, it kind of made me realise that just going back for one day on that lifestyle that I was leading isn't good, I was wheezing and flipping and jerking. It's just because I'd gone through all the withdrawal of it, I guess. Sugar withdrawal is a thing. It is definitely a thing. So let's have a looky and see. You never know. I think it's about time we had a Grogu. Well, I might think it's time we had a Grogu, but whether they're going to give me a Grogu. Why would an enemy help you in battle, says the armourer. It did not know it was my enemy, says the Mandalorian. And there we go. Armourer again. They're liking the armourer, that's for sure. I don't really talk like that. It was just a crazy emphasis that I put on at that point. Yeah, it wasn't. Oh, hang on. Better do the. Excuse me, itchy nose. Better do the jokey book. If I yawn, I do apologise. I've had 4 hours sleep. This is so striking a chord. The sound of my baby crying is upsetting, but even more upsetting is the sound of my husband snoring, drowning her out. I can relate to that. My single friend's New Year's resolution is to go on a 7-day juice cleanse. I was interested until I found out that wine doesn't count as a juice. Whatever it is that makes kids start caring about being embarrassed in public, can we figure out a way to make that happen sooner? My mother-in-law used to smoke around her kids, which is something I remind her of every time she says anything to me about how I raise mine. So true. So true. I've often told you about how even at a very young age I was very critical of my parents smoking around me. Not necessarily... I'm going to sneeze now, I really am. Oh, hang on, it's coming again. Hopefully that's it. They usually come in 3, so don't they? For some reason, like the lights in Poltergeist. See, I always think of movies. It's weird, isn't it? My mind is... it's like obviously a language my mind equates to. I don't know. Cheers, guys. I've got the cup that looks awful when I drink out of it, so... Oh, that's good. I have to excuse the way it sticks to the sides. I forgot what I was saying before I sneezed. It's no good. It sort of shook it right out. I went, gone. It was gone. Nah, couldn't have been important, could it? It was nice to see Mike yesterday, and Tyler was there, which was good. So his ex Gemma said, you know, do you want me to bring him or do you want to have him just for the birthday? So I think she brought him, and then Michael took him back so afterwards, because it was really Gemma's weekend for him. And now I probably need to blow my nose now. Every time I sneeze, I seem to need to blow it. I'm hoping I haven't caught anything. Hopefully not. I've had allergy tablet this morning. But you see, I've had all those things that are allergens to me, so stands to reason that it's probably an allergy. Sorry about this, but pausing this means a lot more work, so I'll try not to make it like a trumpet. Oh, excuse me. The picture of health and vitality. Anyway, let's get back to the tea. It's nice. Oh, I need that really. This morning, I got up, and in my lack of sleep funk, I made a cup of tea. Let the cat out, gave her her breakfast. She likes having her breakfast outside on the decking, and she likes wet food while she's out there on the decking. When she comes in of an evening, she's dry. Just a little habit she's got in, but she meows constantly to say breakfast, 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 breakfast. You know, it doesn't say that. It says meow, meow, but it's the same. Well, I know what she's saying. Anyway, because I speak cat, you know, I speak fluffy anyway. So, beside the point, I made the tea, went and did all that, came back, and then I warmed up my oats. Sorry, Jane, I know you hate them, but I warmed them up and sat down to watch a little bit of Sunday morning kitchen. Because it's Sunday, remember, for me. It's yesterday. I know it's today for you, but it's yesterday. So, for me, that is. So I sat down to watch a little bit of that while I ate them. And next thing you know, my tea was cold. So I haven't had one yet. That's my first cup of, because I'm doing this in the morning. It might not be morning really anymore. I don't know where the morning went. It went with me sort of vegging out on the sofa going, ugh, or sort of words to that effect. So, yeah, I don't know what the time is now. Probably still pushing morning a little bit, I reckon. Stop leaning on your own hair. It's all very well having long hair, but it gets in under your armpit. You lean on it on the surface. Anyway, I straightened it. Look, it's here. Here it is. Look. I managed to do it, and it went well. Excuse me. This is really annoying. I'm definitely getting back off that treadmill. I'm back on the straight and narrow of the diet. I mustn't let this go cold. It's my salvation this morning. Anyway, Gary had his favourite Marco Polo, which is a plum sauce, like a duck plum sauce, which I have on very good authority is not an authentic Italian dish at all. But he likes it. So he had that, and he had tiramisu. Mike's dad had tiramisu. They both love that. They're very similar tasting desserts, you know. Banoffee pie, tiramisu, lemon meringue pie. That's their favourites, both of them. It's weird, isn't it? No, can't go there. No, that's weird. But anyway, now you're gonna wonder what I said. I did that to Victoria this morning. In my kind of sleepless funk, where my brain wasn't really working, I messaged her, and it was so, I couldn't for the life of me remember. So I messaged her something, and then it dawned on me, and I remembered the answer to it, so I deleted the message. And she was like, I hate that, seeing a deleted message. What was it? She really wanted me to tell her, and I went, no, because it was moronic. You know, it's sort of like a stupid question. And if I deleted it, it's because I didn't want her to think of me as a bit of a div. Well, she probably does anyway, but you know, I mean, I deleted it so she wouldn't think, oh, are you like, you know, you got Alzheimer's woman. I didn't want her to think that. So why would I tell her, you know? But yeah, the quickest way I know now to wind her up is to just send a message and then quickly delete it. Or would have her be in her bonnet all day about that. I won't do it. No, often. Sorry. I won't. Oh, it's just like, you know, the little devil on my shoulder going, do it, do it, do it. Hang on, I've got to do it again. Oh my God. It's this sneezes. I'm sorry. Finally. Oh, come watch me have a sneeze and a sniff. Where else do you get quality content like this? This is what I want to know. I bet you don't. Oh, I can breathe though. That's a major boost. Hello. Staring at me now. So she's looking at me going, did you really do that on camera? Just saying, you know. Did you? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in a funny mood. It's sleep deprivation. Sleep deprived, I was going to say. But sleep deprivation is causing me to be a bit, you know, mischievous and naughty this morning. And I do apologise. So, what have I got to do this afternoon? Apart from film my Super Sunday Family giveaway, which is obviously yesterday for you, but today for me. I've got to get outside, and hopefully it's not too cold out there. If it is, put the heaters on and come back in for a bit, and then go back out and do packing of orders and take yarn out there. So yeah, if you haven't seen my Sunday Funday Super Sunday giveaway, then you know, I've already done it. Where have we been? I mean, just saying, you know. Oh God, I can breathe. I've got something really sad to show you now, like field trip, field trip, field trip, field trip, field trip, field trip, field trip. Look, poor Joan. I could do a vlog like this, couldn't I? This is Joan. I could do a whole vlog of Joan's thoughts. Joan thinks. Just say, but you know, poor Joan. I really do need to do her hat. Why not? But you know what, last night as I was watching TV, I finished off the Lockerbie. I watched the Lockerbie series, you know, the drama, and then I watched the Lockerbie documentary series which accompanied it, and there was 4 episodes in both. I mean, I didn't watch them all last night, that would just be like crazy, but I finished off watching the documentary one last night. And I was starting and, well, got quite into my Boggy Creek blanket border. So I might do a little whip along, like film a little whip along later to go up tomorrow while I'm not in, because tomorrow I'm at Paul and Victoria's, so she's going to tell me off now for thinking of ways to wind her up. She might make me have an awful dinner. Like just a plate of cabbage or something. Don't you dare, by the way. Yeah, she might though. She might get her own back. Find something I hate, like liver. Cook it. It's hot in here now. I haven't even got the heating on. It's because I've been giggling. But yeah, I do need to get on with poor old Joan. She's been sitting there. Well, she does sit next to the heater, so she hasn't been that cold. But and Jeff's out in the Ghana van. He's a bit hidden though by boxes now. But I need to get Jeff in. Make Jeff Hefe. Let's call him Hefe. Yeah, I make poor Hefe a hat as well. And the sulky faced kid, she's out there somewhere. If you're quite new to my channel, I had a severed head collection. This is Joan. Now we did a competition to name my severed heads. Sulky faced kid was just called by me, and I don't remember what her actual name was. I think it was Roxy, as I remember, because Rocks, you know, we called her Roxy, but I just call her sulky faced kid because she's got this real sulky face with bright pink lipstick. You know, it's like no child dresses like. I mean, she's got eye makeup and lips like a hooker. Really, I mean, I tell you. Well, more like mine actually. When I go out, my slut look that I've often told you about. Anyway, Jeff was named after my dad. My dad, and Joan was my mother, if you didn't know. So Jeff and Joan and the sulky face. I guess the sulky faced kid could be me then, couldn't it? I'll have to do this. My lips are not as big as hers, so I can't get it right. Anyway, need to call them, you know, get them and bring them in and sort them out. Get them some bonnets made. Bonnets! But you know what I mean. I can't finish this tea. Sorry, I know it's horrible looking, but these cups actually were quite cheap. Got them in a supermarket, and we got plates, cups, and dishes and bowls. I know dishes and bowls sound the same, but dishes are like big, round, shallow. Bowls are that shape. So we've got dishes, bowls, and small plates, like sandwich plates. So we got all those, and usually when I get a cup and the tea sticks to it round the sides, because I have my tea black and I've got hard water area, so it sticks to the top, you know, when it gets cool and it gets the skin on it. You know, we call it scum really, but it sort of attaches itself to the cup like this. And normally they're hard to get off. You know, some of the cups, they don't put enough glaze on them. It's an information channel, really. So anyway, when you wash them, it's really hard to get it off without a dishwasher. These, you only have to give it a little rub and it's off. So they're really well made, is my point, for supermarket cups. Got my little bumblebees on them. I do have oven gloves and all that sort of stuff to match. Check me out. But yeah, I've got bumblebees. Bumblebee. But yeah, quite well. I was really surprised because, you know, other cups when I like, you know, or I've been given and I try and clean them, they're the devil's own job to clean. Not these. I'm going to finish this tea because it's getting cold. Hold on a sec. There is a development in our relationship, because if you remember back when I used to be able to pause videos, I would never gulp my tea down in front of you. So I'll pause it now because I can't let you see me do that. Well, now pausing it causes me all kinds of hassle. It's just like, oh, just get over it and let them watch you. Anyway, I'm going to get off and upload. I could have like said goodbye and then gulp that down. What am I doing? Anyway, I'm going to get off and upload this video. You know what, yesterday, before I do, I turned the light off and then I put it back on to see if it made a difference. And last night I did something that I should do, but I very rarely do, and I watched my video back, and I never noticed that part. It's like it didn't happen. And I remember saying, let's see if this makes a difference, and then put it back on and said, no, it doesn't. The light on my video never changed. Weird that, isn't it? It did in the room. So it makes me wonder if my software isn't good enough so that no matter how I filmed it, you'd see it in the light. Don't know. Not going to try it out. just I could try one though as a test, not necessarily upload it if it was rubbish. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care, everyone. I'll see you on the next one. It might be a little late. I don't know. Depends, because I'm obviously going out. But I'll see what I can do. I'll see you on the next one then. Bye-bye for now.